For you are best considered a leader if you're going to go and join hands with the current regime, or perhaps if it's gubernatorial, for instance, you work with Honorable Anne Waiguru to make Kirinyaga better.
She has made Kirinyaga worse, so why would I join her to make it worse?
Okay.
Let me say this. We must get it in our heads that it is not a must that everybody be in government. So if you try, or in a leadership, in an elected leadership position, if you try and miss, you can also join a majority of Kenyans. We need people who can call out the excesses in government. If we have everybody in government, then who becomes the people's watchdog? Our complaint today is that Parliament has lost its teeth. Instead of being a watchdog, it's now a lapdog. Therefore, there is nobody to tell the government when it's going wrong. And if they do, the voices are feeble, because there are a few parliamentarians who've been consistent and good.
Do you suppose it's going to get worse? I was listening to one of them who's a member of parliament elected on ODM ticket, confidently saying that now that there is the broad-based government, he has no reason to oppose whatsoever some of the bills or some of the matters that are going to be presented in parliament.
That's the problem.
Is it going to get worse?
It's already worse. It can just go down to the worst. Because when ODM, and I had my brother and former Kinara, Raila Odinga, still insisting they are not in government. They're speaking from both sides of the mouth. He said Ruto asked him and he donated some people to him. His people are saying they are now in government, so they're speaking from both sides of the mouth. The truth of the matter is that they're in government unofficially, through the back door, because they should be having a post-election coalition agreement. What would that mean? It would mean that his members of parliament, ODM members of parliament, would vacate the watchdog committee leadership roles. Public investments, public accounts. There are 3 committees each, so those are 6 watchdog committees. Right now, his members, you have just said, quite a number of them are quite happy being in government and they see or hear no wrong. That means Kenyans are missing on anybody watching over things going wrong. That is why the voice of parliament on abductions is on mute. The voice of parliament on Shah Chief, it's hardly audible. It is the public helping themselves, whether it is on stopping Adani, stopping Finance Bill 2024, which is now back through the back door, courtesy of the same parliament. There is a reason why our constitutional design is that there has to be 2 sides, opposition and government, so that there can be oversight.
Majority and minority?
Yeah, so when people understand more opposition and
government,
which in legal terms for today are called minority and majority. You can see even the government, or rather the Ruto regime, getting confused and saying that they will have the leader of official opposition. They forget that the minority leader is that leader of official opposition. And they have a
numbers on ears.
Yeah. So when you say you are bringing the official opposition, it means you are sort of completely lost and do not understand the system we are in. If you do not like a presidential system and you want a prime minister, why don't we go back to the parliamentary system of government?